Hello everyone, this is my honest review after 3 years of ownership of this cell phone. Okay, so this is the 6 gigs of RAM, 120 gigs of storage variant of this cell phone. The battery is the main problem with this, but we'll talk about that a little later, if this camera would focus. Okay, so here's the specs of the cell phone. It's got the A65 5G chipset. It's got the A77 cores because it's a 3-year-old phone, and it's got the Adreno 650 at about 600 megahertz. It's only Vulkan 1.1. My main complaint about this phone after 3 years of use is the battery life is kind of shit. It doesn't last more than like 2 hours off the charger. When I started this recording, it was at around 60%, so that's about how bad it is. Also, this phone only gets 3 years of OS updates and 4 years of security updates, and it's already at about the end of the security updates because I think it's on one of the last ones right now, but it's not really its main problem. If they would have given it an extra year or two, I feel like this phone would be better. And also, Samsung's bullcrap software, even after 3 years of use, the battery should not be this bad. It should at least get 4 hours, because when I had it new, it was like 8 hours, 9 hours of use. Because even this Pixel that is known for the issues of battery drain is still better than this in some ways. The 5G performance is about what you'd expect. It does not have millimeter wave. I think it's just sub 6. So it's only going to get I think around 200, maybe 500 if you're lucky, of 5G speed. The camera is decent. I will likely show photos. Let's hop into the benchmarks of this device. So let's start off with 3D Mark. I'm going to compare it to my Pixel 8 Pro. As you could have guessed, the Pixel 8 Pro beat it by a little bit. By a little bit, I mean about 4,000 points. Okay, let's run the CPU benchmark. I bet you dollars to donuts, they're going to be pretty similar because the Pixel was not really known for its CPU performance. That's why it gets a lot of hate, because it has 9 cores. It still is pretty close to the 888 Edge Gen 1. It really just depends on how much it's throttling. Alright, as you can see, the Pixel is only 600 points ahead in single core. I believe around 1,000 points faster in multi-core. That's not a really bad result, as the Pixel is kind of shit in some things. Alright, let's move on to the gaming test. I'll just do Genshin Impact because that's the only game that really fits on this amount of storage. As you can see, the Snapdragon GPU in this thing is not bad. It can maintain over 50 FPS most of the time, with the settings cranked at about medium. Overall, not a bad experience if you're playing Genshin Impact on a 3-year-old Samsung Galaxy phone. Now, if you're a heavy mobile gamer, I would strongly recommend that you don't buy one of these, and I strongly don't recommend that you buy one of these at all anymore because the software support's on the last leg, and why would you want to buy a about 4-year-old piece of hardware that came out in like October of 2020? This phone definitely has some strong suits over like the newer ones, but definitely the OLED panel is kind of mid when it comes to battery life because of just issues. Bye bye cuties. That is my review of the S20FE 5G in 2023.